welcome back. Woof, girl, this hair is crazy. And welcome to another Halloween tutorial. I'm having so much fun doing this. This is my third one now, and thank you guys so much for all your support on all of them. It really means the world to me. If you're wondering why my hair is crazy and wet, it's because today's tutorial is going to be the big glam wolf. I am going to kind of keep this intro short and simple. It's super hard for me to compress all of the information into 10-15 minutes for you guys, so I'm just gonna shit it. And I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and I feel so honored that some of you are even starting to create some of my Halloween tutorials that I did. Thank you so much for tagging me. It means the world. I just can't believe, I don't know, it just makes me feel so good, and I'm super grateful, and thank you guys so much. Love ya! Since we're gonna be going crazy on our faces, beating the out of our faces, we are going to use the Tarte Primer. This is my favorite primer at the moment. This is the Clean Slate Flawless 12-Hour Brightening Primer. And I like to just kind of let this seep into my skin and brush it on. I kind of learned from Huda actually that you should always let your primers seep into your skin. You should never rub it fully in. So now we're going to be priming our eyes. I'm going in with the Benefit Air Patrol, and you're going to do about 2 clicks on this bad boy and just brush it onto your eyes. This is one of my newest favorite primers for my eyes, and it keeps my eyes really hydrated, the lids. I don't know, it's crazy. And then just blend it out with your fingertips. And now I'm going in with the Revlon Colorstay. This is a pressed powder, a translucent powder, and this is just to set that primer. It's really, really important when you are working with eyeshadows that you set your primer. I know a couple people had commented on my Instagram, and they were saying that their primers were creasing, and that's because you guys need to set them. So just make sure you always set those. So now I'm gonna be going in with the Morphe 35O palette. And if you don't have the 35O and you are cannot wait, I recommend the 35T as in tomato or W as in walrus. I'm going to be going in with this orange color right on the corner here, and we're going to be using that up in our crease as the transition color. So now I'm going to be working this brown color right here in the center on the crease a little bit more and a little bit onto the lid. It's gonna kind of be a smoky kind of thing. This is the M433. Holy crap, you guys. This is the best blending brush I have ever used in my entire life. I can't even explain this. I don't know, my life has not existed before this blending brush has come into my life. You guys need to check it out. And then going in with this dark brown color in the 35O palette as well on my Morphe M519 brush. I'm going to be working that on the outer V and again up into the crease just to kind of give it I don't know, I don't really see this big glam wolf having super, super crazy eyes, you know. She is just a classic glam look, you know. Now I'm going to be going in with this gold color right on the top. This is a pigmented gold. And going in with my Morphe G15 brush. You guys know I'm obsessed with that brush. And to prep our lashes for falsies, I'm going in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And again, you guys know I've been popping on my falsies at the last minute just because I want to make sure I'm really, really comfortable. Because sometimes if you apply falsies the wrong way and they stab you in the eye, it's Alright, so I zoomed us out. So I'm going to correct these baggy circles. I'm using the Maybelline Master Glaze in the color Coral Sheen. And now I'm using my Smashbox Baby Water. This is in the color Light Medium. And I'm going to be applying this all over my face. And we're just going to use a damp beauty blender to apply that. And now I'm going back in with the Revlon Colorstay, and I'm just going to apply this all over the face. This is just gonna make it so that when we like draw on our face, it'll be smoother. You know, it kind of is like the same thing when we apply it for our eye primer. You want everything to go on smoothly and blend nicely. So now we're gonna do our eyebrows. I'm gonna be taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Soft Brown and my Soft Brown Brow Wiz. And we're basically gonna be creating like furry eyebrows. Like, but, you know, like furry but tamed, you know, like, cause we are a wild animal, so yeah. Just, you wanna use the pomade and the Brow Wiz, and this will kind of like help to make that furry look. And now I'm going to be taking the Brow Bar to Go by Gerard Cosmetics, and I'm going to be taking the brush that it comes with and kind of like making those hairs look a little bit more realistic and pop a little bit more on our eyebrows. You know, because sometimes like you want to look like you have more hairs. So now we're going to be taking our Brow Wiz again by Anastasia. This is in the color Soft Brown. What I'm going to be doing here is outlining like our forehead and using this to kind of create like hair-like qualities for a werewolf. Usually like werewolves have like a distinct widow's peak, and that's what we're going to be going for here. But, you know, we are the big glam wolf, so we got to glam it up a little bit. And now I'm taking the same Brow Bar to Go. This is in the color Medium to Ebony, and I'm taking the lightest shade on the corner here, and I'm just going to be adding some realistic looking hairs like we did to our eyebrows. You know, having different colors brings out a lot of different dimensions. So we're just going to be doing this, and yeah, I like to use the brush that it comes with. It's so fine and just so nice. And now going back into my Morphe 350 palette, I'm going to be using this even darker brown shade, and I'm focusing it more towards my hairline to give it a little bit more dimension. And I'm going in with that same brush that comes with the Gerard Cosmetics Brow Bar to Go. I just love this brush. It makes like the tiniest lines. It's like so perfect. And it's actually meant for your eyebrows, but you know, I mean, it works amazing for anything. So again, just focusing this closer to the hairline for more dimension. Now I'm going to be taking my Tarteist clay liner, and I'm going to be kind of like mapping out my nose here, so that way, you know, I have it in place and I don't have to worry about it when I want to add more hairs to the rest of my face. Now to keep it with the furry theme, I'm going to be adding some tiny little nose hairs coming off of our black nose, and I'm going in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Soft Brown again. So now we're going to contour our cheeks using the Brow Wiz again, and I'm just going to, you know, gonna go in that contour-y motion. And we're going to do it to both sides of our cheeks with this color Soft Brown. And you also want to make sure you're following the correct hair pattern. Like if you're working on the left side, you should make sure that your brush is kind of working to the left side, and vice versa with the right side working to the right side, if that makes sense. You just don't want to cross hairs. It's not going to look nice. Same thing, going back in with the Brow Bar to Go in that same brown shade. We're going to be making some darker hairs, making it realistic and whatnot, giving it dimension and whatnot. And we're going to be using, wrong palette, this dark brown color here in the 350 palette. And we're going to be working that more towards our hairline. And I'm actually going to be going in with a different brush. I'm going to be going in with the Morphe M519. And I'm going to actually run this all by our hairline to like make sure that there's no like streakiness going on. I want to make sure that everything is as blended as possible. I'm going to take that same Tarte liner, and I'm going to draw like a little tiny connector from my nose to my lip. So now using that same Tarte liner, we're going to kind of create a little like, I don't want to say cat eye because we're not going for a cat, but it basically is like a little cat eye. We're going to make sure that our tear ducts are nice and wide, like the big glam wolf would want. And now I'm taking that Brow Bar to Go by Gerard Cosmetics again. And we're going to be drawing little furs coming off of that. And because I really want that inner corner to pop, I'm going to be going in with MAC Vanilla Pigment. And what I'm going to be doing is dampening my brush into some MAC Fix Plus to really, you know, intensify it, get it all pigmented out. And we're just going to press and pack it onto the tear duct. This is going to give like more of a wide eye illusion, if that makes sense. I feel like our big glam wolf would have some type of I feel like they would have some type of like a blush or something, maybe some highlight. I don't know, let's see. And she just gonna have a little bit of blush. Oh, girl. You better work that blush. So now I'm going to be taking the Tarte Close-Up Lash Liner, and I'm going to be lining my top lip with this. This is a black pencil, so you want to really, really, really be careful with this. And then we're going to be setting it with black eyeshadow to make sure that it doesn't like seep onto the bottom lip. Now I'm going to be using for my bottom lip the color Berlin by Kat Von D. This is a liquid to matte lipstick, which is going to work really good because we don't want the top lip smearing with the bottom and vice versa. Taking that Brow Wiz again, I'm going to be kind of like making a reverse widow peak on my chin. And yeah, we're just going to try to make that as even as possible. So we're going to now be drawing fangs on our bottom lip. You want to be super, super careful with this. I'm going in with the NYX liquid liner in the color white. And we're just going to draw 2 fangs. And again, just be super, super careful with this. And I'm just going to take the Brow Wiz and I'm going to kind of like draw fur on my chest. Like the same way that we have been drawing it on our face and whatnot. I'm going in with the color Soft Brown. And we're going to focus the hair in 2 directions, going to the left and to the right. Now, since we kind of have our chest done, and I feel like there's not really a distinct, you know, separation between the neck and my chin, and I want a distinct separation. So I'm going to be taking that brown powder from the Brow Bar to Go by Gerard Cosmetics. Also, guys, I know I am using this product a lot, and I do have a 25% off coupon with Gerard Cosmetics. If you type in NICOL25 at the checkout, you'll be able to get 25% off site-wide. And I'm using my Morphe G3 brush and just kind of going along my already jawbone that is there. And so I took the liberty of popping on some lashes. These are Huda Beauties in Scarlett, and this is our big glam wolf. This is one of my easier tutorials I wanted to get up for my loves. And I hope you guys enjoy this. And yeah, don't you worry, more glamorous tutorials coming your way. And thank you guys again for watching. I love you guys. Bye.